Welcome to another beautiful day here at Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. Today we're having a look at the 2017 Envision Essence all-wheel drive, shown here in the very nice bronze alloy metallic. And under the hood you'll find a 2.4-liter Dock SIDI inline 4-cylinder engine with 6-speed automatic transmission. Taking a look inside the vehicle now, so we're going to have a look at the IntelliLink color touchscreen here. As you can see, this vehicle has a Wi-Fi hotspot. Also on the screen you can see time and temperature display. This vehicle is also equipped with AM, FM, and XM radio, so you can switch through those radio sources using this radio button down here. You can also tune if you know the exact number of the radio station you like to get to, or you can browse, which I find particularly handy with XM radio, just because there's so many cool channels to pick from, so you can look through all of those right there. As well, you can set your favorite radio stations down at the bottom here by simply pressing and holding the spot where you'd like the radio station to go. So that's handy. You don't have to flip through all of the options. You can simply go right to the one of your favorite stations. As well, there are 2 rows of favorites you can set, so you have lots of options for that. So to get back to that main menu with all the options displayed, simply press this home button down here. So we get back here, so you can set up your mobile device with the vehicle, so you can take advantage of hands-free calling or SMS text messaging. As well, this vehicle is compatible with Apple Carplay and Android Auto, as you can see through this projection icon. So you can connect your mobile device if you have a compatible mobile device, so you can take advantage of some apps on your phone while you're in the vehicle. As well, if you're connected to OnStar, you have access to a navigation system here. You can also control the rear. You can also control the rear climate from the front of the vehicle here, so that's pretty handy. Coming down to the buttons below that now, so we have the button to turn on and off the stereo system. You have the control for the dial to control the volume. Over here, the dial will help you navigate the menu, and the button on top will help you select anything you'd like to select. We've talked about the home button. Over here to the left of the screen are the hazard lights. Over here on the right, we have this nice little clock here, and just below that is the button for rear park assist. I'm going to come down here now to look at all the options for climate control. So in the bottom left-hand corner, you have the button to turn climate control on and off. There's also air conditioning and fan speed. This vehicle is also equipped with dual climate zones in the front seat, so you can either set the driver and passenger side to the same temperature, or you can set them to different temperatures on just depending on what the driver and passenger prefer. So to do that, this is the driver screen here, so it is a touch screen. So if I want it to be a little hotter on my side, I can simply just press the up arrow and the temperature will raise for me. And of course, pressing down will make it a little cooler over here. There's also an option for a heated seat for both the driver and the passenger, which is very nice on colder winter days. You can come in and start warming up right away. Moving back in between the seats now, so we have the button for traction control and 2 cup holders there, as well as the parking brake. Then we get this nice little storage space here, opening it up. So some space for storage, as well as an auxiliary power outlet. And then we get to the leather-wrapped center armrest, which you can open by simply pressing that silver button. Taking a look inside, lots and lots of storage space. As well, you have 2 USB ports, an auxiliary input, as well as an auxiliary power outlet. Coming over here, I want to point out that this vehicle is push-start ignitions, which is nice. You don't have to fumble with your keys or anything to get the vehicle started. Just a push of that button will get the job done. Over here on the right-hand side of this steering wheel, this circle of buttons will control the driver information center, which is the screen right in front of the driver. So you can flip through different information, such as fuel information, oil life, tire pressure, basically anything that the driver would need to know during the trip. As well, you can also control the audio from these controls right here, so you can flip through the different stations. So the driver pretty much has total control over everything, which is of course very nice for them. You can also flip through audio sources using these 2 buttons here, and of course this dial here controls the volume. Over here you have your controls for cruise control, so that's those 2, and these 2 buttons here. This one is an option for a heated steering wheel, which again, very nice during those cold winter months. There's also hands-free communication options here. Coming over here, we have the controls for the exterior lights, and down below that there is a little bit of storage space for the driver there. And as I get outside of the vehicle now, just want to show you that the upholstery in this vehicle is all leather, which is of course very, very nice. Also down here you have the controls for the 8-way power adjustable driver seat, including lumbar support. Over here on the driver's side door is the button for the power lift gate, so you can set it to open all the way, 3/4 of the way, or turn it off completely. And a press of that button there will open the trunk. And coming up here, we have your basic controls. So you have your child and window locks, as well as power windows, power heated outside mirrors. Up here beside the handle is the power lock and unlock. And beside that are the preferences for seat and mirror memory. As I make my way to the back of the vehicle now, just wanted to point out these very nice 18-inch polished aluminum wheels. And turning the corner now, you can see lined along the rear of the vehicle are ultrasonic parking sensors, which are very nice. So they warn the driver inside the vehicle if the driver's getting too close to anything as they are backing up. This is a very handy feature to keep you from damaging your vehicle in any way. So to open up this trunk now, there are a couple ways to do it. So you can either put your hand underneath this Buick logo here, you'll find a button, so press that and pull upwards, or you can use the trunk release button located inside the vehicle, or you can use this button right here on the key fob. So simply make sure that the vehicle is unlocked and then press this button twice and the trunk will pop open for you. And we'll take a look inside now to find plenty of storage room back here. Also some hooks lining the left, the front, and the right-hand side of the vehicle if you want to attach a net or rope or anything like that to make sure that the items back here don't move around too much during the trip. There's also an auxiliary power outlet just down here, as well as a compact spare tire underneath here. So to close or to push these second row of seating forward to give you even more storage room, you can simply pull on this handle to push the left side of seating down and pull on the handle over on here to pull the right side of seating down. And you can push them down even further if you get into the back there, but even that will give you so much more storage space. To close this trunk up now, so again, you can use the button on the key fob or the button inside the vehicle. You can either pull it down by yourself or this easy option right here, simply press that button and the trunk will start lowering for you. Taking a look at the rear passenger side door now, lots of storage compartments towards the bottom there. We also have the power window controls. Taking a step inside the back seat now to have a look around back here. We have floor mats to make sure that the floor back here is kept clean. We also have some storage space located behind both the passenger seat and the driver's seat as well. Behind the center console, we have some temperature controls, which is nice. So you have your fan speed control as well as temperature control. There's also heated seats back here. So even the people in the back seat can come inside on a cold winter day and start warming up. Just down here, we have 2 USB ports as well as another auxiliary power outlet. So you can charge any mobile devices or electronic devices if you have them back here. Turning around now, you can see that this back seat would fit 3 people quite comfortably. However, if no one is taking up that center seat, you can simply pull down on this tab. Down comes the center folding armrest with some arm space back here, as well as 2 cup holders to make sure that the people back here have a comfortable trip. What a fantastic vehicle, both inside and out. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this was a look at the 2017 Envision Essence all-wheel drive, shown here in the very nice bronze alloy metallic. And this vehicle is equipped with the safety and connectivity of OnStar. It also has its own 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, so you can be on the internet while you're inside and on the move. If you would like to test drive this vehicle, come on down to Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, where we will always do whatever it takes.